Hey guys, this is Laurel, the dabbling hook again, and I had no plans to make a video today. I didn't know when I was going to make another one, but like I mentioned last time, I am going crazy with work, so I needed a break because it's today's Saturday the 25th, by the way, and it's gray, even though it looks like there's bright sunlight. It's not. It's snow's melting, it's chilly, it's rainy, it's just overcast. It's one of those blah days you just want to do nothing, and I can't. So I figured I'd make a video, and yeah, that's really it. No real reason, just decided to make a video. So enough babbling. Let's see, what have I been doing? I've been getting in crochet at night. I haven't even had in the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe like a half hour time to crochet at work, and usually I relish my lunch hour when I get to go sit by myself and crochet for a few minutes after lunch. That hasn't happened, so ooh, that was like so let's get started. What have I been doing? Last time I mentioned the shawl I was trying to quote-unquote design, and I wasn't too keen on this uber long tail that it had, and I was trying to rework it, and I did. Pardon me, I need to bend down to get stuff. I did redo it one more time to try to shorten that tail, and I still wasn't too happy with it. So this is, right now on my screen, this looks like a light lemony yellow, but it is definitely highlighter yellow green, nuclear color, glowing color. So the blue one that I showed, oh, I have it upside down. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna muck with the color. So this is the big end. The blue one I showed was in worsted weight, it's a heavier worsted weight. This one is in chunky. It's Heads Up by Red Heart. I think they've discontinued it because I definitely got it at a closeout place for $1.99 a skein, and I think it was, what, $6.99 before a skein. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, this is not the color at all. Oh, I'm on my precarious contraption here, so forgive the moving. So I like it. I like the feel. Heads Up is a 20% wool, 80% acrylic, but this is really heavy, like heavy in weight. The feel is great, but it's too heavy. It actually wouldn't be too bad for a good chilly spring day, night, whenever, but not quite what I was going for. So I gave it try number 3 that I am happy with, and I've written the pattern, and oops, I've written the pattern. I gotta stop looking at myself. I've written the pattern, and I actually have it being tested by a few people right now. So, but again, it's in Big Twist Premium it's Joann's brand, Big Twist Premium, and this is in the cinnamon, I think, colorway. So let's see. So this is the big end. Goes good deep level here, and then we have the long tail, but it is not as long as before, which I like. So you can do this and wrap it, and it's quite cozy. This is 100% acrylic, but this is really comfy. So it's being tested, and hopefully I'll hear back by next week. You can also wear it the traditional way. That's the one thing with the asymmetric shawls. I like the look of it, but I find that I haven't found my comfort zone yet as far as how to wear it. But I still like it. I like wrapping it around. So yeah, my spring shawl. Nice, light, bouncy, airy. So that's that. What else have I been working on? Because I'm so busy at work, I usually have so many things going, and I finish little projects, and I just haven't had the chance yet. Oh, this is another of my designs that I have not yet written up yet. But I've been wearing it like crazy. So maybe one day I'll get to wear it. And I did mention that I like hats, and I wear hats all the time, year round, pretty much. So more bending. Sorry. I don't think I had shown these before, but I have gotten into the last month or so, I got into making little donut toys. I don't know why. I just got the urge to do that. So these are two of them. Actually, let me unhook it. I just made little donuts, and then I had these key rings and lobster clips that I just added to it. It did have, there we go, it's better. The top of this yarn is Big Twist Sincerely, and this is Confetti something. I'd shown it last time. I don't know where it is, but Confetti Sprinkle or something like that, but it's their speckle line. And the back is just brown. I think this is Vanna's Choice. Yep, this is Vanna's Choice Barley on the back. Oh, hey. And this is what's the blue? Red Heart with Love. And then this is just some really thin thread-like yarn that I had that's multicolor that I just used to sew through. And then this is just a sparkly yarn I got from AC Moore in their dollar bin, small 50-gram balls. I think it's the Nicole Samples or something. So yeah, I had 3 of them, a smaller one that I gave to a colleague of mine. She is somebody at my job who loves the amigurumis that I crochet, and her desk is just covered with it. So I always, every once in a while, drop something on her desk without her knowing. So she got one of those, and excuse me again, what fell was this. It's a little Afro Puff keychain. Now this was inspired by another YouTuber who used to be known as Don't Get It Twisted, but now she's My Pretty Brown Doll. She is on Instagram. She is a doll maker. She used to do crocheted hats and scarves and things like that, and I think she used to be part of Fresh Off the Hook when they were on previously. But she has now concentrated on making brown dolls. You know, brown dolls, African American dolls, with natural, how does she say it? She crocheted dolls, specifically brown dolls with natural hair inspired, something like that. But basically, brown dolls with, you know, our hair texture. So this, she has a pattern out for this. I just did mine, just inspired by hers. but mine is a little bigger, I think, than what hers usually calls for. And her puffs are huge. You should check her out on Instagram. My Pretty Brown Doll. I'll try to remember to put her information down there, but she has a new version now that she's doing that. It's called a luxe version, and she has these faux fur pom-poms as the puffs. Really cute. Yeah, I plan on making another one smaller that I can attach to my work bag, you know, just to carry around. So that's that. What else? Oh, I have gotten into, maybe it's because it's spring, summer, even though I don't like working with cotton, my mood right now is dishcloths, washcloths, and coasters. I was thinking of doing a craft fair in June, but I don't think the way work is going right now will allow me time to get anything ready for that. So, but I have a little stash of cotton yarn that I need to use up. It's just sitting there. So I've gotten into the dishcloths, especially the coasters. So let me just grab those. So what I made first, I was at Michael's browsing, you know, as one tends to do, and I decided to, no, I went to BJ's to get gas, and there's a Michael's close by, so I went to look, and they had these huge skeins of cotton that I really hadn't seen. The big sugar and cream ball, and I'd never seen this colorway before, which is called Golden Mist Ombre. Golden Mist Ombre. So I picked it up because I like the colors. It's yellows or golds, white, and gray. And first thing I made was this washcloth. And last time, I had shown the chunky cowl that I made with the crunch stitch. And I've always loved that stitch, but when I first did it long ago, I just felt it took me too long. Like I said, I'm an impatient crocheter. So I'm trying to be a little more disciplined and take my time. So this is the same stitch. Great texture on it. But I love the way it came. I love the colors in here, the grays, the golds, the whites. And then what I found before when I've done washcloths is after a few uses they stretch out. So now I put, after I do my final border round, I put slip stitch. I go around it with a rounded slip stitch to try to keep it in its original shape. So there's this washcloth, and then I did this one, which could be used as a doily really, or a placemat or under something. So I did that one. And then I also did 2 coasters, same thing. Wow, I need to get a camera. This laptop camera is just terrible. Is it showing? My light is going. It's now 5:15, so the light's going, so everything's not at the best right now. But that's that. 2 of those. So this is the stuff I was planning on making if I did the craft fair in June, but probably won't happen. The next thing I did was this. Now these are totally not my colors, pinks especially, even though I like the bright pinks or the fuchsias or the cranberries, but not like the Barbie pinks or anything like that. But I forget what this color was called. bubble gum? No, I forget. But I made this washcloth and another 2 of the coasters that go with it. Now this pink is a different different yarn that I had a small leftover skein of, not skein, just a little ball of it. So I decided to use it in the center of each of these, and then I bordered this with it so it all ties in. And I'm still practicing my knitting. So I did a quick diagonal dishcloth, and yes, you can see those holes. It's just a simple knit with increases on, you know, the beginning of each round or each row. And I still made mistakes, and I can pick up my stitches, but with these I did something, and I don't know what it is I did, and that's like the worst part, that I can't identify what I did, so then I can't fix it. But it came out lopsided. I think one reason is because this is that yarn I just showed that I did the dishcloth and coasters with, and then this was the pink that I added in the center that I had left, so this is all I had left, and then when I ran out of that, I had another small ball of this green that I found in the bottom of my bin. So I added it, and you know, it just happened to all tie in together, which is great. But because I think this is peaches and cream, and these are, I think, sugar and cream. They're basically the same yarn, but it's a little heavier. These are a little thicker than this one, so as you can tell, the corners are off, and I think I may have missed or added something here, but still. It's going to be used as a washcloth or dishcloth, so it really doesn't matter. And it's for me, so it doesn't matter. And even though I'm not a pink person, I actually quite like this. And I love how it just all tied in, all accidentally. So, and these I just finished maybe like a half hour ago. More. Oh, this is showing so much brighter on screen, and I actually prefer the way it's showing on screen. But this is more of a burgundy color. So there's this, and this is very similar to this pattern, but it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same pattern. Where my light's going. I think I prefer this one. So there's this. I made 4. This. These are shades of brown in here. This is all brown. And this is a purple color. And that one's showing a little truer, just a tad brighter on screen. So, a multi-set. Like I said, I'm in the cotton mode, and I don't typically like using it because it's just so stiff. But that's that, and I have quite a bit of cotton to use up still. I'm also working on a mermaid tail blanket. Maybe if I can find them, I will add at the end a couple of pictures of other mermaid tails I've done. Those I've made up the patterns as I go. I kind of change it based on who it's for. I always forget to write down what I'm doing, or if I do, when I go back to try to read it, I can't understand my chicken scratch or what I meant by some of my shorthand. But this is for a niece of somebody I work with, and she wanted pinks and purples. Wow, my light is really going. So that'll be the bottom end, obviously. And here, she's 6 years old, so that's a stitch marker. You see that red? And here, she's 6 years old, so I've got a couple more inches to go before I do the tail. And I think the tail, this is pink, purple, and white. And the tail will either be all purple or pink and purple, none of the white. And I plan on bordering it with, which I can't find. I bought this, what's it called? that roughly scarf material yarn in purple, and it's a sparkly purple that I bought, so I'm going to try to work it around the edges of the tail when I'm done, just to give it a little flair, girly flair for her. So I was hoping to get this done this weekend, but it doesn't seem like it's going to get done thanks to work. What I'm working on right now, this is just a corner to corner. I'm going to make it into a shawl if I can get it done by tomorrow for someone's birthday. I literally just started this before I started recording, so this is in gray. It looks light gray, but it's just a medium gray color. And I plan on adding a border of some sort, but in white, if I can get it done. And what else? Oh, last time I said that, I keep turning around, but everything is down here because I don't have space. It's literally all I have. Last time I said that this knitted shawl, which is on hiatus right now, was Purple Rain by Lolo Did It, but it's actually When Doves Cry, and that's what she had done when Prince passed away. Purple Rain is for him as well, but When Doves Cry was the one that she did. It's pretty. It's gorgeous mix of pinks and greens, not greens, pinks and grays, with these little specks of darker colors in there, either black or purple or really bright pinks. Like here has the really bright pinks. Wow, my light is about to die, so it's about time for me to end this, huh? So, the last thing that I want to show you is a pattern that I tested for another YouTuber, Lorraine of Lorraine Pugh Designs. She has her, I think it's her first amigurumi pattern coming out soon. And so I got the pleasure of testing it out for her. So this is Matilda Moo. This is her cow pattern. There you go. That's better. Matilda Moo. Look at that. Now, in her pattern, she also has a variation to do hue, which is a smaller one. And he has hair and other things you'll see when the pattern comes out that I haven't had a chance to make. So it's basically you're getting a 2-for-1 in her pattern. But this is like all securely stitched in here in case you're giving this to like a baby or something. You know, there are instructions to stitch it on. And the nose, that's something that you will learn in the pattern. It's something I'd never seen in amigurumi before, so that'll be something new that you'll learn. Yep. And I used bigger eyes than called for in the pattern. One, I didn't have the size, and two, I like this. This is about 3 millimeters bigger than what it called for. And hers are in pink, white, with pink and brown where this is. But I had this sparkly yarn just sitting there, and I decided, why not? So, say hi to Matilda. I love this nose. Lorraine, I love the nose. Oops. Love it. Love it, love it. Now, mine might be a little bigger than hers, or because I use worsted, and I think she uses DK in her pattern, I'm pretty sure. But, oh, in the tail. Oh, and her tail is all one piece. It's not, basically there's no stitching on. Other than this, there's no stitching on after. You do this all as you go, which is awesome. As far as amigurumi, because one of the things that you do all the pieces and then at the end you're like, oh, you got to stitch them all on, and so it's great that you do it in as you go, so everything is nice and insecure, no ends hanging out, nothing. How cute is that? How cute is that? Look at that. Matilda's sparkling. Love it. So, great job, Lorraine. Great job. So, that's that. So, that's what I've been up to since the last video. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just little bits here and there when I can find the time. That's it. Work life, like I said, it's killing me, so thank God for crochet, right? Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you again, who knows when. Maybe in a week, or maybe in 2, or maybe in a month. Alright, take care. Bye.